Broadcasting live from Youngville, North Carolina and Ontario, Canada, this is Got Mead Live, a weekly show where Vicky Rowe and AJ Airmans bring you the mead news, meadery info, and mead-making discussions from all over, talking with mead makers, mead owners, industry mavens, and influencers. This is Got Mead Live, a weekly podcast about mead and the people who love it and where the mead world is going. And now here are your hosts, Got Mead owner Vicky Rowe and mead and wine maker AJ Airmans.
Welcome everybody to Got Mead Live. We are back after a 2-week hiatus. And I have with me here AJ and Manny and Ryan, and we are going to rock this house tonight. So, hey guys.
Hey.
Hello.
Howdy.
We're going to have some fun tonight. We're taking a little bit of a side trip tonight. We've got Bruce Leslie, who is owner of Griffin Meadery in Willis, Texas, but he's also president of the Texas Mead Association, and they put on a mead fest every year as well as a mead competition that takes both home and commercial meads. So that's great. We got yet another competition out there that is doing both home and commercial. So that is an even bigger venue for the commercial world, which is pretty cool because there's not that many mead-only things out there for them. So this is the 4th or 5th one, I think. So we're picking up speed. Pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah.
What are we drinking tonight?
I decided to do cider. So I've got Bold Rock Carolina Draft, which is, interestingly enough, bottled in Nelliesford, Virginia. However, they say they're opening a cidery in Mills River, North Carolina, so it'll soon actually be a Carolina Draft. It's a pretty nice, light, crisp cider, though. I like it. I found it at one of my local tap rooms where I usually go to get corned beef sandwiches, and so it's been kind of my new favorite cider. Although I am really eyeing the Strongbow cherry cider, I just really have to lay my fingers on some of that stuff.
I'm having gin and tonics tonight. A little Hendrix cucumber gin.
Nice.
And a little tonic there.
Cucumber gin. What's that like?
It's nice. It's quickly becoming my favorite gin. It's Hendrix. It started showing up around 2 or 3 years ago here. It's been around forever, but here in Miami only about 2 or 3 years ago, and I tried it, and instantly became my new favorite gin. It's really nice, and you don't put olives in a martini made with Hendrix. You put cucumbers in it, and it's kind of cool. It's very refreshing. Yeah.
Huh. That might be enough to get me to try martinis. I like olives, but olives and alcohol in the same glass don't do anything for me.
There you go.
Yeah, I've never been fond of olives and martinis. My husband likes the ones that are stuffed with blue cheese, which just kind of makes me throw up in my mouth a little bit. It's like ooey on so many levels. Ooey.
I think I agree with that.
Yeah, exactly. But he loves them and he hunts for the darn things. What about you, Ryan? What are you drinking?
Well, I made pilot with some Cab Sauv grapes, and so I've been playing with that and blending it with some triple berry and stuff. My girlfriend really likes Cabernet Sauvignon, and she likes the spicy finish, and so I've been trying to make a mead style that would, surprise that she doesn't have to buy so much Cab all the time. And so I'm still trying to get the final piece together and working at that.
I did a Merlot Chamberson piment at one point, and I did it sweet though. So I mean, because I don't like it's rare to find a Merlot that I can stand. I mean, most of them, in my opinion, are crap. There are a few that are stunning, but the vast majority of them are like pretty unremarkable. But yeah, I was surprised at how well it came out because I'd never done a piment before. So when I did that, my friends all call it the sacramental wine because we used to keep it around when we were doing living history stuff, and one of the things we did was a religious ceremony. So they were all like, "Here, bring out the sacramental wine."
Nice.
Yeah. Actually, took a bottle of that to a friend last week.
Oh yeah. With your juice, did you get the skins as well, or just the concentrate?
With the Chamberson, I picked the grapes. I went to a local place that does pick your own, and I kind of got the tail end of the harvest, but I got enough for my purposes. And the owner was great. The owner was there, and he on this ancient. I mean, like I think it was older than me. Grape squisher. He squished them, and I said, "Well, I want the skins too, because I want to ferment on the skins because I want that tannin." And so I got this bucket. I got a half pail of grape juice and basically about a half pail of skins too. And then I got the Merlot I bought at the brew shop because they didn't have Merlot grapes around here. So.
Mm-hmm.
Been wanting to do one though with North Carolina grapes, so they're really sweet though, so it's a whole different animal.
Yeah.
One more thing on my to-brew list.
Which is short, right?
Oh, yeah, it's only 4 pages, I think.
Well, Bray wrote a custom bomb for me, so I have to get my button gear and make that right after I put the Bray, if you're listening, right after I put the case together and ship it to you. I haven't forgotten. And Bray worked for me for mead and other considerations, so it was pretty cool. So it kept my costs down. Before we get into the meat of everything tonight, I want to do the housekeeping stuff. So you can listen live.
Hey, we haven't heard what I'm drinking yet.
Oh, right. Oh, sorry. My mistake. Back. Never rewind. Forget that. What are you drinking, AJ?
All right, this is me cracking a bottle of Chateau Chevette Schools Out Lemon Tea Braggot. I bottled it last summer. It's around 3.5%. It's just a hint of lemon, and I used a chai tea, but you can't really taste the chai. And it turned out really nicely. It's only lightly hopped, and that was it popping. It's going to be tasty.
Sounds like it at 3.5. That's an all-day drinker there.
Well, it's a 500 ml, so it's about the same now. But yeah, that was the idea. I wanted to make a nice light summer wine, or a nice light summer lemon tea braggot, because I got the idea from one of the beer companies put out a lemon tea beer. And I thought that sounded like an interesting idea, so I decided I'd try it myself, and I started it in July, and I managed to get it bottled like the last day of summer. So it's had some time to age, and it's turned out well. I think my husband actually finished a whole one, and he doesn't even like beer, so...
Yeah, I'm thinking, now I've added one to my brew list, not just that, but I was thinking while you said that my go-to in the summer for beer is grapefruit, this German-style grapefruit beer that I've really got a thing for. And I was thinking, gee, I wonder if you could do like a grapefruit braggot.
Absolutely no reason why not.
I know. It seems like we're going to have a conversation about that at some point. So
maybe we'll have to do a braggot day in the summer when we're going to do our bomb day in the like we're going to have our bomb day soon.
Yeah, I think we should do that. Okay. Can I do housekeeping now?
I should make note of it. Yes, you can do housekeeping now.
Okay. All right. So y'all who are wanting to listen, you can listen live on the Got Mead website, or if you're mobile and want to catch us after the fact, you can catch us on iTunes, SoundCloud, or TuneIn Radio. At tunein.com, and they all have apps that you can download to various phone platforms. Not all of them run on all the platforms. And also new, just did it today, we actually have the show player is on the Facebook page at facebook.com/gotmead. Come check it out. It's actually the show player that's on the website, and it plays us when we're live. It plays us live, and when we're not, it plays the most recent show. Or there's a little drop-down arrow on there that you could pick any of the shows and play it right there. I was just like so impressed with that thing. I was like, that's
sweet.
Cool. Yeah, so that was pretty neat. So we now have the show on its own page, or on its own tab on our Facebook page. So that's pretty awesome. So take us with you. Download the various apps for your iOS or Android device from TuneIn or SoundCloud. Grab us on on that thing Apple does, iTunes, and take a listen. Also, of course, there are replays available on gotmead.com and Spreaker.com as well, which is where we broadcast through. So check us out. You can find us and the conversations on Facebook.com/gotmead. That is the official Gotmead Facebook page, and then there's also the Gotmead group. So just search Gotmead on Facebook, and they'll both pop up. Twitter, you can reach us at @GotmeadNow. If you can't call us, you can always tweet us. And then, of course, if you're just wanting to research good media information, don't forget to check out the Gotmead forums at gotmead.com/forum. If you're looking for info on upcoming Making Mead Back to Basics, or if you're better yet, if you want to ask us a question, because we like questions, hit Making Mead Back to Basics on gotmead.com. Just mouse over the Gotmead Live show, and you'll see the link underneath where you can go and ask us a question, and that will come to all of us. So we will be sure to get it. And if you want to call in during the show, call us at 803-443-MEAD, and that's 803-443-6323. So, and we do this show, we all volunteer our time, and I pay for the show out of my pocket and the scan funds that I get from Gotmead. So if you want to help us support the show and being able to do more and bigger, better stuff, become a supporting patron member. It's only $25 a year. You get access to the Gotmead patron forums is the biggest piece, and that is huge. Guys, is it huge?
It's huge.
See?
It's huge.
They said so. It must be true. So, join us on, on the various incarnations of Gotmead, and, let's have some fun. So, AJ, who are we talking with tonight?
Tonight we are talking, for my section or for yours?
No, for the interviews. I'm just handing the baton off, as it were.
Sure. We are talking to Bruce Leslie, who is the current president of the Texas Mead Association and the Texas Meadfest. He's also the owner of Griffin Meadery.
So I know, guys, that this all went up late. Sorry about that. I was camping and doing my level best to avoid my computer. Sorry about that. So Bruce Leslie also who is president of the Texas Mead Association. They also host the Texas Meadfest. And like, what? There's a Mead Fest in Texas? Indeed, there is. So y'all need to check that out, and that's texasmead.org. The association's been around since 2008, and basically it's there, as you would think, to promote mead in Texas, which makes a lot of sense. There are currently 7 meaderies in Texas, and more popping up all the time. This organization also hosts their Mead Fest and a mead competition, which is in its 5th year now. They take both home and commercial entries, so pretty cool there. And then Bruce owns Griffin Meadery, which is in Willis, Texas. So we're gonna get Bruce in right now, and I really do have to get Bray to make me some doodly-doo music so I can just cut that in when I do these things. So we're going to go ahead and add him. I'm getting better at this.
Practice makes perfect.
I know, right?
Practice makes permanent.
So why is this not working? Is it wanting a 1 dash? It won't let me add the call.
See, if you had doodly-doo music.
If I had doodly-doo music,
work.
nobody would hear us screwing this up, yeah.
All right, Manny, make doodly-doo music.
Doodly-doo, do-do-do-do-do-do.
Well, shoot. I upgraded Skype today, guys, so this is what happens when you upgrade Skype.
Oh, no.
Add people to this call. Well, it made me.
Yeah, it made me do it too.
Yeah.
I was afraid.
Yeah, and if you don't, then it won't let you talk to anybody, this Microsoft in action.
I don't remember it asking me.
Yeah, I know, right? Okay. So, tell them what we're going to be talking about in Back to Basics today while I screw with this.
Okay, we're going to be talking about people coming into mead making with prior brewing experience, whether through beer or wine. I've got experience. I started mead making from the perspective of a winemaker, and